What's up, guys? I am back. How is it going? It's been a crazy off season. I've been kind of gone, busy with other stuff. The last time I uploaded, there's just a lot of stuff that that happened between then and now. Had the Roquan situation, we got that drama, we got the Tevin Jenkins drama, we got the 53-man roster. We got the media, Dan Orlovsky still fucking saying we're going to get 3 wins. We're going to be one of the worst teams in history. Worse than the 0-16 Lions. Yeah, I doubt that. 1, we got the easy schedule. And 2, we don't have that bad of a run. Not true. Straight up not true. Okay. Anyway, I'll get into that later. Now, first let me talk about the Roquan drama. At first, I was on Roquan's side. I get it. Get the man paid. He needed to get paid. He deserved it. He's our best linebacker. He's one of the best linebackers in the league. Honestly, I think he's the best linebacker in the league. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Bears fan. I'm saying that because look at the stats. Amazing. So while that was going on, Ryan Poles and him were going at it. And eventually he came out with that statement. Dude, get a fucking agent. Get an agent, man. I get it. You want to resolve it by yourself. You want to do it by yourself, but that's just not how the league works. You need an agent. You can't react through emotion. You have to react on the business side of stuff. So, I mean, if you were getting somewhere close to that top dollar, that Darius Leonard dollar, you should have taken it. I don't know. He said he's kind of just focusing on this season. Anyway, Roquan is back, at least for this year. I'm hoping we can keep him in his prime for another 3, 4 years, 5 years, long term. So yeah, that got resolved, and I am very happy. So, enough of that drama. The Tevin Jenkins drama. He was hurt. He was still hurt at the beginning of training camp. Played a little bit in OTAs, I'm pretty sure. And they were talking about trading him because it could have been a bust. He's a 2nd-round pick. And everyone was saying, oh, he's a bust, he's a bust, he's a bust. He comes back, shuts everyone up, is just like, I'm fucking playing. I don't care what team I'm playing on. I'm just going to show you what I can do. So eventually, the trade talks kind of slow down, and looks like a starter out there. Looks like a starter. He is fighting for that spot. Michael Schofield got cut because of Tevin Jenkins. And Braxton Jones, oh my goodness, Braxton Jones, just like Dan Orlovsky. This is how he says it. He's a 5th-round pick, and you're gonna put him out there as a starter. Justin Fields is pretty much fucked. Just because he's a 5th-round pick, he said pretty much the same thing about Darnell Mooney. Just because he's a 5th-round pick doesn't mean he can't be a starter. He pretty much said Darnell Mooney is a 5th-round pick. So he can't be a number 1 wide receiver. What? Where's the logic in that? You can say that about anybody. You can say that about DK Metcalf. You can say that about Tom Brady. You can say that about Russell Wilson. You can say that about anybody. But for some reason, he only uses that excuse on the Bears. Get the fuck out of here, Dan Orlovsky. You're not a real journalist. You're not a real NFL analyst. Anything that you say from now on, I will not take seriously. Your opinion is out the window. Your opinion does not matter to me. Because you have said way too... Like, if you say one stupid thing and it's a hot take, I get it. But you've said way too much stupid shit for me to actually think you're a real analyst. So no more Dan Orlovsky. You can keep saying that. And a lot of people say that about Adam Rank, but he's just trying to be funny. He knows he's wrong. Oh, they're going to go 14-2. He's just joking. Dan Orlovsky is not fucking joking. He is completely serious when he says that. So next, we got the 53-man roster. So real quick, let me go over that. Okay, and then I wanted to go over the 53-man roster, at least the initial 53-man roster, and then some possible cuts, and then some people we claimed yesterday. So let me go over the roster real quick. Okay, so the quarterbacks are obviously Justin Fields, Trevor Siemian. We had Nathan Peterman, but we cut him and we signed him to the practice squad. And then the running backs, we got David Montgomery, Khalil Herbert, Treston Ebner. Treston Ebner, he showed some flashes, and we'll see what the new regimen wants to do with Dave Montgomery, because if Tristan Ebner plays good, maybe Dave Montgomery might not be on our team next year. We'll see. And then fullbacks. I'm very glad we got some fullbacks finally again back in Chicago. We got Kari Blossengame and Jake Tongas. I always forget how to say his last name. He was really good in college. He's kind of like a fullback / tight end. So technically we have 2.5. We have 2.5 tight ends on our roster. So receivers is next. We got N'Keal Harry, Velus Jones Jr. Our second round pick. Sorry, last year. I'm excited about him. He's got some amazing speed. Darnell Mooney, Dante Pettis. I'm very glad he made the roster. Byron Pringle, Equinemius St. Brown. He's apparently our wide receiver number 2. We haven't seen much of him really in the preseason. Luke Getsy must really like him, because he's our wide receiver number 2. Even though he has still a lot to prove, he somehow made it to wide receiver 2, which I'm excited about. I'm hoping he's really good. And then Tajay Sharp, which he just got injured and out for the rest of the season. Tight ends, we only have 2, like I said. We have Ryan Griffin and Cole Kmet, but we technically have 2.5 because Jake Tongas played tight end in college, and he was pretty good. And he's going to play fullback / tight end type thing, so we'll see how that goes. We have our offensive linemen. We have 9 of them. Larry Borum, Jatir Carter, I think that's how you say it. Tevin Jenkins, who had a comeback story this offseason, which is really awesome to see. Braxton Jones is our 5th round pick, who has been shining in the preseason and in training camp. And Luke Getsy and Matt Eberflus and Ryan Poles, they all love him. Sam Mustipher, who apparently has been getting better, but I'm not going to believe it until I see it. Lucas Patrick, who hurt his thumb, I think, first few days, or I think it was the first day of training camp. So we'll see how that goes. They're hoping he gets back before week 1. Riley Reef, who we just signed a few weeks ago. Zachary Thomas, Cody Whitehair. Defensive lineman Angelo Blackson, Travis Gibson, who I hope takes a step this year. Justin Jones, Al-Qadin Mohammed, Mike Pennell Jr., Robert Quinn, who I hope has another great year. Dominic Robinson, our rookie defensive end, and Kairos Tonga, who just got cut yesterday. Linebackers, we have 6 of them. Matthew Adams, Caleb Johnson, Nicholas Morrow, Jack Sanborn, who has been pretty freaking good in the preseason. I'm glad he made the 53. Roquan Smith, glad that drama's over, and Joe Thomas. And then we got the cornerbacks. We have our rookie, Kyler Gordon. He was taken first in the 2nd round. Lamar Jackson, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Jones, Duke Shelley, who was cut yesterday, and Kendall Vildor. Jaquan Brisker, these are our safeties. Jaquan Brisker, Dan Cruikshank, Elijah Hicks, who made the 53, which is awesome. DHC, who's of course on here, and Eddie Jackson. And then our specialists are Trenton Gill, our rookie punter, who has been freaking pretty good. He's been better than I've seen Pat O'Donnell be in a very long time, and Cairo Santos and Patrick Scales. So that is our 53-man roster, and I'm excited. I'm excited about our young team. So we'll see next week what they could do. I also wanted to talk about one other thing before I left, before I ended the video. This right here, this screenshot, is what the media, not just this person, but pretty much the entire national media on the Bears, they're all saying that we're going to be one of the worst teams. Some people are saying we're going to be one of the worst teams in history, in NFL history. Worse than the 0-16 Lions. Worse than the 0-16 Browns. People are saying we're going to be one of the worst teams in the league, but that doesn't make sense when people have us going like at least 3 wins. First off, I don't think the Packers are going to get 11 wins. I think they're going to suck. Just because the Lions were on Hard Knocks this year does not mean they are going to get 9 wins. Just because Dan Campbell was saying just a bunch of nonsense doesn't mean they're going to get 9 wins. The Vikings are going to be probably the top dogs. We have a younger team, the Bears. We have I wouldn't say younger, but we have a better coaching staff. because anything's better than Matt Nagy. We have coaches that are playing to our players' strengths, and we have an easier schedule this year. Where's this national media hate coming from? Like, what the fuck did we ever do to you guys? I'm so confused on why everyone hates on the Bears. Also, I wanted to show you this screenshot of Chris Sims' top 40 quarterbacks last year. And I also just wanted to remind everyone that Kellen Mond got cut, not traded. He got cut from the Vikings yesterday, or 2 days ago. Nick Mullins beat him out, and this idiot had Kellen Mond at least 2 higher than Justin Fields and Trey Lance. What? He must suck that bad that Nick Mullins can beat him out for the backup quarterback spotlight. And then I think the Browns picked him up because their quarterback situation is the sneeze. Their quarterback situation is fucked. So don't listen to the media. The Bears just need to go out there and show everybody what they got. They're a young team with a new coaching staff. They play to their strengths. Just everybody go out there and show the media. Shut them up, please. I'm getting tired of it. And this is why I don't even really know who Chris Sims is. He's on some talk show. I don't listen to any of that shit. They're all idiots on all of them. They're just that's their job. They come up with hot takes, but most of their hot takes are stupid. I get it, Dan Orlovsky. Like I said, if you have one hot take, I totally get it, and it's stupid. But multiple, you keep on shitting on the Bears. Dan Orlovsky is this stupid. He praises Jordan Love for playing okay in a preseason game. Don't forget it's a preseason game where he goes 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. He also praised him for that game where he had 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And I get it. Those other 2 were not his fault. Shut up, Packers fans. But he praises Jordan Love. I think it was his last preseason game or against the Chiefs or whatever. He praises him for going 0-1 pretty much. And he doesn't praise Justin Fields when he goes 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and he played amazing. He had like a QB rating of 120 or something like that. So that's how hypocritical he is when he praises Jordan Love and not Justin Fields. And he just talks shit about the Bears constantly. So I just wanted to share both those screenshots with you. So everybody bear the fuck down. Support your team. Buy their jerseys. Let's just get hyped for this season because I already know our Bears are going to be way better than people think. Thank you guys so much for watching and bear the fuck down. I will see you guys in the next one.